Fresno ready.
Cool. Let's see. So we are on session 4 of Electric Bastionland here at the Open Hearth. What happened last time? Phew, good question. Let's see. We met up in the waiting room, I believe, and Cindy came back with our surly badger, Musty, and our happy-go-lucky dum-dum Murphy Bagger, who are on the same quest as you are and decided to join forces for the moment. From the waiting room, you went out and checked out the morgue there. Looked at some of the bodies and looted a couple of them that Abbas had previously murdered quite some time ago, apparently. And then started making your way down the stairs, which was terrifying. And you managed to push a giant snail robot off the edge. May or maybe not killing it, who knows? But got through that without dying, which was nice. And then found at the bottom a little chamber where some more snail cyborg things are cleaning some fish, saving the bones, and throwing the meat away. And then after talking your way through a couple more snail drone guards, or running past them, I think. Oh, you used the screaming head. That's right. Pulled the screaming head out of that bag, and that stunned them for long enough that they were easily run past. Down to the cave where the Worm Queen is on a little rocky outcropping in a giant underground lake. Um, and there is a giant whalebone kaiju mecha that was until recently plugged into a terminal. But the terminal released it. And we ended after talking with the queen a little bit. We ended with Abbas activating and turning to face our treasure hunters. We are minus Heath today, so that means Clancy will be an NPC but still present. Uh, but let's try not to kill him. No promises. Cool. So we're in this giant underground cave. It's decorated as if it was the ocean, blue painted walls and giant glowing crystals. Um, Abyss is doing its best to make this the ocean, but there's only so much you can do. And I think the information we got from the queen and the snails was that Abyss is lonely and wants to use the Worm Queen, which is an anaconda-sized earthworm with a little crown, to use the queen to lure a proper companion for it, or mate, depending. Um, so it is very interested in keeping the queen there for that purpose. So yeah, 30-foot tall whalebone robot turning to cast its baleful eye sockets upon you. What are we thinking?
So I'm at the terminal already because
Yeah.
I tried crying on it, didn't do anything.
Yes, that's right. You were crying on it.
And since I'm right next to Abyss, I'm going to knock on one of its whale bones to get its attention.
Hmm. Um, you know what? Make me a charisma save.
Lucky me. Or maybe I should say unlucky me. Let's see. Uh, yes, unlucky me. Charisma fail.
Charisma fail. Um, it is startled when you do that and gives you a good kick. You know, its foot is the same size as you are, so it sends you a little bit ways. Not a proper attack, so let's do a D4. That's gonna be 3 points of damage. So you can take that off of your hit points, but it sends you skittering across the floor and in this like super deep but also high pitched kind of whine. You hear the voice, like as it turns out, just like, what?
After I like slow my roll,
Literally.
yeah, I was about to say pick myself up, and I'm like, I'm on wheels. I don't. Anyway, um, I am going to roll back to like in front of it, get down on one wheel, you know, sort of one knee wheel, and say, "Good evening, great one from the depths."
Um, what are Cindy and Dent doing as this is happening?
Um, I don't know. Are we gonna try to get the? How interested are in saving the Worm Queen?
I mean, it's 5 grand minimum, but you can't
Oh
spend it
yeah,
if you're dead. Yeah.
that's like half our debt. I don't know. I guess we could be trying to abscond with the Worm Queen while DRX is distracting whale-mech.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well.
How are you planning on getting to her for starters?
I think we're on the island still.
Oh, you're still on the island? Okay.
Either
Um,
that or I was in kind of a terrible predicament when wasn't I like wrapping its legs
oh yeah, you'd wrap the legs of Abyss. That's right.
with the wire rope, yeah, while it
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
charging.
Right, hostile. Yeah.
But that is good to keep in mind. Um,
Mhm.
so Cindy, how are you proposing to get the Worm Queen across the lake?
I mean, I guess I'll look to the Worm Queen and be like, so we're getting out of here. Can you swim?
If I could swim, I wouldn't be here.
Oh, that's literally what's keeping you here. God, I thought you were just, I don't know, capitulating.
I can't breathe in water.
You're like long enough to go from tip to is she long enough to tip to tail to like just span it?
Maybe not entirely, but maybe halfway. Yeah. She's a good like
How did
15 to 18 feet long, I think.
like
Five or
how
six.
did you even get on here in the first place?
That thing dropped me here.
All right, trying to figure out a way to get her across.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I can be in that direction. Once it woke up, if it kind of kicked its legs around, it probably would have sent me flying too. If you want to give me a D4 as well.
sure, yeah, I'll take a. It's not really going anywhere because of the wires, but it does. Yeah, it gives you 3 points as well.
All
Um,
right, is it
yeah,
anything on this island besides just her?
just her and the rocks. Yeah,
Hmm. Okay, how high is the island above
it
the
probably
lake?
rises 6 to 8 feet.
Okay,
Varying outcroppings.
right. Be like, all right, I know this stuff is too rocky for you to dig through, but like, what if we just destroyed this island and filled a bit of the pool with the rubble? Could you get across then?
That would surely take more time than you will be alive. And she,
Goddamn.
she like looks over at Abyss's two giant scything bone arms and weird spike hook thing coming out of the back of its skeleton.
Right. I'd be like, look, man, obviously it doesn't want to kill you. I think we can
I
leverage
am
that.
not a man. I am a queen.
Yeah, okay, whatever. It doesn't want to kill you, so maybe we can leverage that.
Okay. Speaking of, um, I think yeah, Abyss looks down at ZRX4 again and just like has that high-pitched scream bellow again, just like what?
I too come from the ocean. You may not be able to tell from my fine terrestrial form, but I have spent a significant amount of time in the deeps. And it has come to my attention that you are in need of companionship from someone who is a peer of yours, and such companions can only be found in the deep ocean. And so it was my thought to come and offer my services to help you connect with, like, an appropriate person of stature to complement you in your time.
It is clearly taking a moment for it to process all of these words. And it like hunkers down, like kind of like compresses itself, like legs folding in on spine, folding in on the hooks, and bring like the whale head is probably twice as big as you are, and kind of like brings the head down to your level, and does like a little head cock. And in that same voice, the very low, very high, you tell me, tell me of the ocean.
So I proceeded from the surface and sank bit by bit to the deeper levels of the abyss. And as I watched the light fade away and the colors go from blue to green to an almost translucent black to nothingness, and found myself on the bottom with such creatures as the spiny lobsters and such. Um, and I had little consciousness, I must say, because I had been for most of my life a carousel horse, and all of my joy had been just listening to children and smelling gummy bears. But under the ocean, I was approached by the grandmother of dreams. And so she sang to me for some time, which I cannot tell you what that time was. And
Is the
bit by bit,
grandmother beautiful?
the grandmother of dreams, um, some would say yes.
Bring her to me.
I shall go and ask her if she would like to attend. Are you comfortable with seawater by any chance?
I live in the sea.
You do indeed.
Um, let's pop back to the queen. Um, yeah, so how are you trying to get her off the island?
I assume she's very heavy, right?
She's rather heavy. I think the two of you could carry her. She's also bulky and wiggly.
We could just try to hoist and swim across with her, pull her across.
I mean, I'm not seeing any other options at this
Yeah,
point.
it's kind of how I was feeling. If we have any more uses of rope, I mean, if that could help somehow.
I imagine you could have pretty much as you want. There's a lot of cabling in there. Um, she is going to resist getting in the water, however. It's very uncomfortable for her.
I'll
Um,
try to keep you above the water, my queen.
um,
Like, or you could just stay here. I mean, this is obviously more comfortable than that.
it, it is, to be frankly honest. If you are going to try and take her across, I would like a strength check from both of you.
All right.
And that one for me.
Woo!
And
Yeah,
okay.
for me.
Wow. That okay, so those cancel each other out. That's great. I think Cindy, you actually,
Fucking drown.
yeah, I mean, you kept, were you taking were you going front or back?
I have no idea.
I'll take the front.
Um,
Yeah,
all
I,
right,
I
I guess
think I think as Dent leading the way, Cindy probably like getting your foot caught on an underwater rock and just like letting go of the queen and going like face first into the water. Um, I'm going to give you a choice. Would you like to take a little bit of damage or give it to the queen?
I have no idea how much the queen. I think it. I think it makes more sense for me to take a little bit of damage, honestly.
Okay, cool. Again, it's just going to be a D4. Almost
All
nothing.
right,
4 points. It's gonna be 4 points. You
just the max.
crack your face on a rock underwater. But because of your critical success, Dent, the queen, like as soon as Cindy goes face down in the water, she coils up and kind of like wraps around you. Uh,
Oh God.
but you are able to keep her and yourself. You're able to keep her above water and her from strangling you in the process, and get her out to the other edge.
Yeah,
Uh,
Den just looks back and doesn't see Cindy for a moment. Uh,
I think Cindy comes out on the other side, like sputtering and coughing and just being like, I never want to see another worm after
so ZRX Far, you are promising to bring the grandmother of dreams here.
I I shall, yes, I shall journey back to the grandmother of dreams and see if she is willing to come and converse with the lovely abyss.
And it takes one of its large scythe arms and kind of rests it upon you, kind of holding you in place, and
Uh,
then looks and gestures back at the other two and says, "She stays until I am happy."
so I sort of turn my head to the side. Excuse me, Cindy Dent, could could you ask the Queen to wait until I get back? You can stay where you
today.
are on this side, just don't go anywhere. Wiggle a wheel.
I'll look at the queen, shrug.
Take me, please take me from here. I can pay you extra.
I think Cindy will look at Dent with raised eyebrows and I'll shrug again. Hmm?
um, if we could just have a team meeting very quickly, that would be amazing. I would be very grateful.
Emma still has ZRX4 pinned down.
Right. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
You,
If we
you you
need to have
could
a team
struggle free if you
meeting,
wanted to, but that's
it should be right here.
Well, I guess we can talk about it meta wise. What do
yeah.
we want to do?
Mm, I
ZRX
mean,
is in the most dangerous position right now.
yeah.
And I don't think I'm going to be killed right off. But I think if y'all move out, I will definitely be killed.
Well, I mean, we could offer one of us to stay in place of the queen.
Yeah, different guarantor.
I think
I'll be right back.
I
I
like
don't know.
that idea.
I'll I think Cindy would be willing to stay. Maybe she can, I don't know, get something out of Abyss or talk it down or something. I don't know. I'll yell back and be like, "What if I stay and you let the queen go?"
Are you bait?
I'll be like, "I don't fucking know. What are you trying to fish?"
Big
Usually,
fish, a big fish, a big worm for a big fish.
I'll be like,
Cindy would be bait for a whole company.
What makes you good bait?
I mean, if you're trying to dupe us out of bringing the grandmother of dreams here and killing the queen anyway, like, I don't think we're gonna go for that.
Make me a charisma save.
All right. Come on. Oh shit. Failed.
It takes its scythe arm off of ZRX4 and reassembles itself, clattering and clunking to its full height, and stomps over towards where Cindy and Dent have the queen,
Oh shit.
and just bellows, half and half.
Um,
And is moving to cut the queen in half.
we gotta
Is the
Excuse me.
queen still kind of wrapped around me?
I think so, and even tighter now that she senses impending danger.
Hmm.
Excuse me. Your great abyss ship. If you cut if you cut the bait in half, it dies and loses its appeal.
Worms cut in half become two worms. A queen cut in half becomes two queens.
A bulletproof logic there.
uh, you're a big whale skeleton. What do you know about worms?
uh, Dan, are you attempting to uncoil the queen just in case this goes badly?
Um, how does so the answer to that will be yes, pending my question to the table. What does like do because my idea is just he's gonna take off with the queen wrapped around him.
Hmm.
But if we want to do this, I mean, she more than likely she will be cut in half if I just kind of try to uncoil her and distance myself from her.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a strength save to successfully uncoil her before she is cut, and a dexterity save to get out of the cave before it is able to get you.
I just don't want to step on any toes when it comes to like what we're trying to do here. So if anybody has any strong feelings one way or the other.
I mean, what would it take to support Dent to get out of here with the queen still wrapped around?
Well, it's not gonna. So the reason you're able to do that is that you've got the legs wrapped with cable, so it's going to be clumsy and slow until those come loose somehow, perhaps as the result of a crit fail or something. You can support by distracting it, giving it a better target, attacking. Um, there's stalactites and lamps and stuff. If you can somehow knock those down, that'll probably do something. Um,
Maybe I could distract it with one of these lamp things, or a couple of these lamp things.
Ooh, yeah. What is in what way would you like to do that?
I don't know, I guess throw one at it.
Excellent.
I
Um,
don't have a lot of options.
ooh, yeah. I think when you grab for one, it's going to be the wrist-mounted one that has the spring load button on it.
All right,
Um,
flash it in its face. I don't know if it has eyes, but
cool. Let me. What are it has stats, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Look at that. Paper at my desk. Why don't I have paper at my desk? Computers it is then. Now there we go. I do have paper. Um, wow, that's a lot of hit points. Can you roll a d4 for me?
I rolled a 3.
A 3. Ooh. You did some damage to it.
Sure, okay. This is this is not going to help our case though.
Um, Yeah, so that's spring loaded. I think what happens is, press the thing to load the lamp and throw it, and it lands like in its eye socket. That's a eye socket's a long throw. It's gonna land inside somewhere and kind of like make that like pop and spring. Um, and that startles it enough that I think you can. So I think Dent can get out without a roll. Um, but that does mean you are now fighting Abyss.
Wow.
And 0x4 has a chance to do something before an attack comes in.
Yeah, so 0x4 is going to um, try and roll around in front of it to its other side. I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to reposition myself, but I'm going to do it in such a way that I pass its vision
Cool.
just to see if it will pay attention to me.
Let me see. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Um, but I think what it's going to do instead, there's a deep whistling roar, and from all like there's like jets down the spine, um, that just shoot out this scalding steam, that nails everybody in the area for 2 points of damage, and obscures vision for a moment. And it does this with us, this like even more high pitched kind of bone shaking scream as the steam just sprays out everywhere. Um, Queen is also taking damage from that. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Um,
what happens when you hit 0?
when you hit 0, you take a wound or a scar, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Did you take a
Depending on the
scar?
game.
Hell yeah.
How do I take Scar?
So when you scar, I think this is slightly different from the other game. Let me see. Scar, 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 scar. If an attack takes you exactly 0 hit points, take a permanent scar. Look up the amount of damage caused on the scar table below. Cool. So that was 2 points. So your scar is shaken nerves. You stammer and shake. After you take something to calm your nerves, reroll your maximum hit point on d6 and keep the result if higher. Um, cool. So that that steam has shaken you for a moment at least. Um, Probably making it difficult to communicate clearly, but yeah, otherwise,
Just to be positive, I'm not taking 2, right?
you are taking 2 because you're still in the area.
All
Yeah,
right. I also take a wound.
nice. Same thing. You'll be rerolling your hit point when we get out of here.
Fateful first mission, folks.
Um, Funnily enough, the queen is also taking a scar.
Oh no!
Our money. Well, she already promised she'd pay extra anyway. So
Well,
Um,
Xerix
Great. So
or
y'all have a moment to do something before Abbas can attack again. Dent, we will say that if you are continuing to leave, you will be out of the cave at this point. Or you're welcome to stay.
Yeah, I think he'll kind of it's a smallish door, right? That kind of leads back up those stairs or
Abbas can get out, if that's what you're saying.
okay.
It is Abbas size.
Yeah. I
Uh,
was just trying to kind of, get to the exit point and be waving, basically. I don't
yeah,
want her to get more hurt.
yeah. Yeah, and then there's the stairs up. Cool. What about Cindy and Xerox?
Gotta get out of here.
Make a
okay.
run for it.
Xerix4 is not leaving.
Ooh.
Xerix4 rolls back so there's a little bit of space and says, "Oh, great abyss, I will not abandon you in your quest. I made an agreement. I shall fulfill the agreement, and I shall make your connection to the grandmother of dreams."
Hmm.
So I'm not running. I'm in front of it, sort of back towards the island.
Can you make a deck save for me?
I can try. Okay. Nope. That's
No.
definitely not.
And you're looking up and saying this as the steam clears away, and it whirls around on you, and this bony spike comes out over its head and arcs toward you, and kind of like taps, 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 and then penetrates your little wooden noggin there.
Ow.
Um, and you feel something spreading out in your mind.
Ooh.
Um, so the grandmother of dreams, do you feel like it is a thing that you can actually do to bring her here? Does
So,
Eric believe that?
um, Xerox is not sure exactly how to accomplish it, but so I'm modeling the grandmother of dreams on the little bit I know about the um, Inuit or Inupiaq um, Eskimo, except
Mhm.
wrong name, um, goddess of the ocean.
Mhm.
And so I am like I was magically awakened by her. She's the one who made me. It's
Mhm.
who turned me conscious, and it's her magic that sustains me, which is why I need seawater to be at prime efficiency. So it is possible that I can connect with her. I mean, I don't control her,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
I can. I think Xerox at least believes that they have the ability to connect with her and converse with her because they've had conversations with her before,
Mhm.
and present the possibility of talking to Ebis.
Um, Interesting. I think with this mind hook,
Okay.
um, it drags you over to the terminal and plugs
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
And I think what this does is it is kind of like jacking you into um, its memories are not contained completely in its body. A
Sure.
lot of its memories and kind of processing is offloaded to this terminal and recharging. And when it links you to this terminal, you can basically get this like sort of like wide angle 360 blowout of the underground. You don't really get like an origin story, but kind of get the feeling of like how the bone machine of Abyss kind of was coalesced from the collective subconscious of Bastion and manifested here, and this sort of um, like deep longing for the ocean, which it has done its best to recreate here, and to the to the extent that it believes that it is under the ocean right now. Um, and you told it that she is at the bottom of the ocean, right?
Uh, yeah, approximately. She's deep in the ocean, is what I more or less said, but the depths.
And I think what it wants is for you to show it where.
Uh, okay. I mean, in my mind, I picture darkness. This is dark. Um, I try to communicate that the grandmother of dreams is the whole ocean,
Mm.
and so she's sort of everywhere, but sometimes easier to talk to her when you go deeper.
Ooh. Let me get a charisma save again.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Did I do that twice? Yeah, I did.
Is that two 19s?
Yeah. The previous one on this one. Yep.
Wow. Um, Great. So, basically what you feel it doing is organizing what it can, of it's basically like packaging up a chunk of its will to
Yeah.
implant in you.
Uh,
Um, and you kind of come to suddenly in the cave, um, as it pulls its brain hook out of you. And you know that you have a compulsion now to return to the ocean and actually fulfill this promise.
Yeah.
And I think it says to you, "You seek, I will seek deeper." And it turns and it dives into the like underground lake there that the
Yeah.
queen was on, and vanishes from like it was the lake's like 6 8 feet deep, and it like vanishes into it somehow. It's 20 30 foot tall thing.
I roll over and tap the top of a wheel into the water. Didn't seem that much like a cave, but okay. And then I roll back towards my companions.
Yeah. And we'll take Clancy's with y'all. um so you roll back to the map. Yeah, you roll back to that stairway, where I believe right, the those two snail drones are there, and they're arguing with Musty and Murphy. And Murphy's just like, "Come on, man, our friends are down there. You gotta let us down." And like Musty's about to unload, I think, on these things. And I think Dent comes up first behind them.
Yep. And you can see his head peeking out between the coils of the worm queen that's wrapped around him. And he says, Abyss has granted the worm queen leave. We will be taking her.
And you can tell there is some recognition that what you say is true. Like it looks like the snails like kind of like turn to start to argue, but then there's like almost like a physical like shudder coming up through their mechanical parts into the snail parts. And they shut up. They're no longer arguing anymore, and they make way for you. Like there's no conversation about that or acknowledgement. They're just like, "Oh yeah, Abbas actually did say that." So,
Thank God that worked.
Um, Musty has this sickening grin on his face. He's like, well, we best be getting out of here then. And like dramatically cocks his shotgun and starts walking back towards the where you came in.
Something's up with that guy.
Bagger's just like, great, now we can share the reward.
Sheriff, what the hell did you do?
We helped get the queen back. We just got those guys to leave you alone.
And Dent's whole body turns and he's looking at Sydney and ZRX and Clancy. He goes, I think ZRX did most of the work. So
Yeah, it's a
I don't
team
know.
effort. You did great. Good job, ZRX.
I
You
have
do.
but one mission in life. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. I have more than one mission in life, but I have a mission in life. Well, let's move forward.
Yeah, I think Cindy just has her arms wrapped around her, head down, and it's just like, let's just get the fuck out of here.
Fantastic. So you make your way back to the aquarium and the doorway where the stairway was. When you go out that way, it is not a stairway. Where that hanging spiral stairway was before, is uh, just like it looks like you're in a electronics warehouse. There's tall metal, what do you call platforms, shelving, just stuffed with these metal boxes with like wires and bits and pieces, all trashy looking, and not not plugged in or anything. It's just like junk that has been collected over who knows how long. But that's there instead of the stairs. How would you like to
So
proceed?
I'm going to roll back briefly to have a team meeting with Cindy and Dent. Um, I do believe that the Stuffy Badger is going to try to take the worm to the, the Lord of the Hollow. And of course, that is not quite what we have in mind, I think.
Yep, I was getting the same feeling from that guy. I don't know if the other kid is in on it. I can't imagine he is.
Oh, well, I think he expects his reward is coming from the Lord. So if you recall, he did not go to the uh, the bar with the
Oh,
burn system.
he did. Yeah, he got the
Oh, he
same.
did?
That's where he got the spade from.
Gotcha. Okay, right. Yes, the spade. Okay. Um, hmm.
This badger is gonna try to blast us at some point.
Mhm.
I don't think there's any question about that.
No, there is no question about that.
Yes. Pretty easy to read.
He is not subtle. And I think from the like warehouse, like near the ceiling area, you hear uh, like Murphy's voice. He has climbed up on one of the shelves, and he's like, "This goes on for a long time, guys." Or space. Time and space are different, but it's kind of the same down here, I guess. I don't know. It goes on for a long time, space time. There's a lot of shelves, guys.
And what would you have us do?
I mean, we got to go, I guess, but it's just going to take a while.
Well, I think it's a wise idea for you to continue to be scouting ahead and scouting around for any sort of dangerous uh, electrical objects which might assault us.
Oh, we'll do. Come on, Musty. And they kind of sally ahead.
Okay. Do we
I'm kind
see?
of assuming I'm a bit useless because in my mind she's still completely wrapped around
You're
Dent.
you're you're kind of like, snake guy right now. Like you're not incapacitated, but
Yeah, but I can't like. Well, I have the
comfortably.
spike rifle and stuff,
Yeah.
so if things go down, but at least her being armor for me hopefully means that he won't kill me.
Kill her.
So is there still a stairway or what?
There's no longer a stairway. Where the stairway abyss was is this warehouse maze of electronics boxes.
Okay.
Maybe there's another door somewhere.
And
If
I think
everything's being
you all would know, like there is the what is known about the underground in Bastion is that there are stretches, kind of like connecting the more concrete places underground that shift even more than the weirdness that you see. There's places that are different every time you go in there.
So I'd like to point out that Abyss is in my mind and wants
Hmm.
me to reach the grandmother of dreams. So I am just sort of like, turning side to side, trying to figure out where Abyss leads me.
Yeah, yeah.
I shall be our North Star. Or is that the West Star? I don't remember.
maybe we should ask one of these snail people.
Well, what you may not know is that I saw the whole of the underground. I don't remember it this big, but I'm gonna move forward under the assumption that that Abyss wants me to find my way out.
Yeah.
If that coincidentally is not the same direction that Murphy and the Badger went, I'm okay with that.
Probably it's probably in the general same direction.
Okay.
It is a labyrinth, not a maze per se. Like you will find your way through it. Will just take some time. Um, as a matter of fact, after I think you are confident that you will be led through. The others may be getting bored and or discouraged. Especially Musty, I think, is just like muttering and complaining the whole way. This is why I don't go in the basement. This underground is bullshit. Ah.
Good
Um,
Sir Badger, is there something we can do to improve your mood?
yeah, you can get out of my fucking face and just get this job over with.
I will. Okay, I'll try with what little I have and be like, do you just take some, and I'll hand over my industrial rum, like calm your nerves.
You will definitely take some and like knock it back, and it goes everywhere.
Oh, right, he's a puppet. Can they get drunk? Do I even
It's
know
like,
if they can get drunk?
That's some good
Still
stuff.
delicious though.
Yeah, it's
Still
delicious
delicious.
though. It's not gonna
Shit, well,
stop him
there goes
from
my
like
plan.
probably he
Just
won't
trying to get
grumble
him
at
to.
you.
Well, maybe I bought some Goodwill.
You are the lowest on the list of people he has to complain about right now.
Oh, can we restore our hit protection?
Yes, everyone can restore their hit protection. You have had a moment to rest.
Does
And I
that
think I
mean we
get to
have to?
re-roll.
Oh yeah, and Cindy and Dent both get to reroll their HP, and it goes up if it's higher than. Oh, you have a 6 HP now, so Dent, you get
No,
to
it
roll
won't.
if it's higher. Oh, and the Queen gets
Mine
to roll too.
did not go higher.
Let's see. Well, the Queen got a couple more hit points.
Yeah.
So then the scar goes away, or you still are impacted by the thing?
That is the scar. The scar is that you were shaken for a bit, and now you're not.
Oh.
Yeah.
But if you take like massive damage to get like, then it could be worse, I think, is how it works in the game or
Yeah.
something. That'll
Yeah.
stick around.
Um, yeah, it goes up 12. I don't see anyone would you would need like 6 hit points and 6 armor somehow. But yeah, like if you take 6 hit points worth, that's a punctured organ, and so on. Yeah, the more damage you take, the worse it gets. Um, cool. So after about 20 minutes or so of wandering, um, I think ZRX, you're the one that is most confident about the way, and you like turn a corner and like physically bump into, I think, um, a another like clearly there is no mistaking the a worm girl who has
Oh,
uh looks similar to the one that you found dead before. This one's shorter. She has longer hair and maybe a little bit dirtier. It's hard to tell. Um, and she also is carrying a spike rifle. And she has this rifle strapped over her back. She has two lamps. One is glowing a bright blue, and the other one is kind of like the light is shifting almost as if it's a compass. Um, and she kind of like gets bumped back a little bit. And I imagine Dent is not too far behind.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely right there with ZRX.
and her eyes go wide, and I think she like physically, so she actually drops the lamps and just rushes towards you, and it's like wraps herself around you and the queen, but who is around you, and then like catches herself for a moment and falls to the ground. It's like, my queen, you're safe, I assume. And then she kind of like looks up at Dent. This,
And then he in turn looks up towards the queen who is wrapped around him for her to answer.
yeah, yeah. The queen's like, yes, these wanderers have taken me from my um, prison and are bringing me back to the surface, away from that dreadful thing. Um, and the scout's like, oh well, allow me. I can definitely take the queen safely. There's no need to trouble yourself about it. And she like puts out her arm, and unless you stop her, the queen will like wind her way over to wrap around the girl.
she dropped her guns, right?
Her gun is strapped against her back. She dropped her lanterns.
Oh, I'll be like, we're not leaving the queen till we get paid.
Oh, oh, you've been hired. Uh, and yeah, but Murphy's like, oh yeah, yeah, we got hired. We got hired.
Not this guy. We got hired.
Yeah, totally this guy. I talked to ones that look just like her, just like the dead one. And the girl's like, the dead one? What do you mean the dead one?
Yeah, what do you mean?
The one we passed in the other room. The all cut up. She was cut up to ribbons, to shreds, you say?
Be like,
Two
we
shreds.
didn't, like, I don't know which way you came, but we didn't pass any dead people.
I thought, weren't we together when we saw that? Huh. Well, it's not safe down here. That's for sure.
You're right. That's why we were hired for such a large sum to come down here to find the queen. And look, behold, the queen sits upon me.
Um,
And
Sits
I
about the dirt
think,
girl. Yeah.
and I think Cindy will be like, yeah, and what a regal throne you make, Dent.
I
And at
do
this
my
point,
best.
the queen has moved over to the dirt girl.
Now, just a matter of payment.
Of course, yes, of course, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's get the hell out of here. These guys, wow, there's a lot of you. Okay, yeah, sure, yeah. She picks up her lanterns. She's like, I know the way out. We can. There's a shortcut over here. There's no shortcut. But
I am now watching the badger like a fucking hawk with my spike rifle.
yeah, and he is right behind her. Um, okay, I guess like after a moment she does turn. She's like, where'd you get that rifle?
I found it in Abyss's cave.
Oh, so it probably is true then. Okay, well, I'll let the others know when we get out.
I'm terribly sorry. Hopefully, we can put it to better use. And he's glancing back towards those other two.
Let's see. We get out of the stretch. Waiting room. Make it through. I'm gonna make one or two more rolls just for kicks here. Mm-hmm. Um, yeah. I think we make it out through the waiting room and the unlit electronics room, back up to the wet caves, up the scaffolding, back out through that main cavern, and where the alligator was. Um, it's uneventful, I think, on the way out. There's not much to stand in your way. Um, and so through the cave system back into the under the cellar area, and um, Musty has kind of maneuvered himself up front, and he bangs on the bangs a rhythm on the trapdoor. Says, "Boss, we got her. Open up." And you hear the boards being pried back, and it's a little bit squinty. What time of day is it? Well, um, it's yeah, it's not squinty. It's candle lit, and there's a kind of like bleary-eyed hedgehog uh, mockery with a candelabra. Is wearing like a a bed gown. And it's like, it's that Musty. Come on up, bring her up, bring her up, bring them up. How many survived? And Musty climbs up. Murphy climbs up. The worm girl climbs up with the queen. Y'all get up, and you are all standing in the gallery of Hog Hall, or the basement of Hog Hall. And Musty and the Master of Rolls exchange looks, and the master says, "Well, bring it up," and kind of takes you all up to the gallery, and plops itself in a seat. Says, "So you said you would give me any treasure you found down there. Seems you found quite a bit."
I guess I'll toss him the lamp.
Yeah, I've got my some wire rope left over, not much. Just plop that on the table.
And you can see him visibly licking his lips, like he's like cartoon wolfing at the queen. Well, on your way.
Are you familiar with the Great Abyss?
Uh, like space?
No, no, no. The the great intelligence of the underground.
I don't go underground. I'm not a moron.
Ah, very well.
Well, off you go. Leave everything here.
We need to make a clarification, which is that the Queen is a citizen of a different association. So unfortunately, she's not treasure, and we can't leave her.
Well, and the dirt girl is like confused, I think. Like, what? Um, and he just nods to Murphy. Let's see how many. Yeah. Um,
So
8.
I roll back towards Dent or Cindy, whoever's
Mhm.
closest. Use my teeth to open up the saddlebag with the screaming head.
Um,
For the old pop the bag and run trick.
Yeah.
Murphy has unloaded his shotgun into the worm girl.
Oh wait.
Um,
Oh
or not Murphy, Musty, the badger.
yeah.
Mhm.
And winged her a little bit, but she has hit the floor with the Worm Queen, who is thankfully undamaged. She's just like hit the floor, like taking cover, like jump behind a couch. Um, and Murphy like Musty cranks his shotgun again.
What is Murphy doing, by the way, after that?
I think Murphy's just like, what the fuck is happening? Musty, no, my money.
Well, I don't know if anybody's taking this the screaming head out of my saddlebag, but
Yeah, I'll do it.
okay. And then where like are there tables and chairs near Musty?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna charge Musty and shovel a bunch of furniture at Musty.
nice.
What's the
Um,
master doing? Is he chilling still?
he's I like this. He's excited. This is great fun for him. He's just sitting in his big chair. Are you using your chainsaw or are you just ramming?
I am not trying to hurt Musty. I have sympathy for Musty.
Mm,
Well, I'm just trying to um I outmass Musty by quite a bit.
yeah.
So I'm trying to knock Musty down before that shotgun gets reloaded.
Roll me a d4.
Okay. Three.
Yeah, you're able to like bash an end table. Lamp goes on the ground and he gets kind of pinned up with the shotgun. It's like, what are you fucking doing? Just get this off of me.
I am preventing you from suffering further harm. You do not know this, but Cindy has a wit that can kill.
A whip?
Exactly, a whip. Up
And
to their hair. Very.
the master is like bouncing up and down and clapping his little hedgehog puppet hands. What
So
is
I
Cindy doing?
I guess while Musty is pinned, Cindy's gonna like aim the screaming head right at his face.
Are you like chucking it at him or just holding it at him?
I'm gonna hold it towards him,
Nice. Um, yeah,
and then
I think he drops the shotgun. It's just like, no, no, what
and
the?
I'm gonna pick up the shotgun.
And the master is just delighted at this.
So I'm going to guess that 0x4 also suffers the screams of the screaming head, since
I
I
mean, it's not pleasant for sure. Yeah. What is Dent up to?
Um, if I see these two kind of rushing the guy with the gun and kind of getting a handle on him, I'm going over to the worm girl and the worm queen to try to kind of right them, and I'm going to stick with them,
Hmm.
kind of pull them back, right? Because I've been here before. I know the direction to the front door.
Yeah, I think she like whispers like, let's get out of here while they're busy," and starts like crawling towards the door to the gallery. And I think it's not subtle. It's not something that can be really hidden. She's just trying to stay in cover.
Mhm.
And I think the master, mm, yeah, I think the master sees the worm girl and you kind of like making your way through the door and looks over at Musty, who is completely useless. Um, and his joy turns to like it's not exactly panic, but kind of like, oh no, like my I'm not going to get the thing that I want. And he yells, um, anyone who stops her, I'll pay double.
Uh-oh. Hi, Murphy.
Yeah. um, it might take a moment for that to penetrate Murphy's head, but it will before too long. Musty is kind of incapacitated. What is the rest of you doing?
I would like to make a move for Clancy.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if Clancy would think of this, but while Murphy is thinking about the new information, I would like Clancy to tie his shoelaces together
Fantastic. I think that is easily done.
because I am very clear that Clancy does not have the highest regard for Murphy.
Yeah.
I think you might have chose the nice option that Clancy compared to what I like that.
What Heath might have done, yeah.
Then you're still helping the girl get out?
Um, what was the name of the servant that we met that was very kind?
That was Sal, the mock newt
The
butler.
mock newt.
Yeah.
Are there like wall bells to call him? I mean, I
Yeah,
assume this has been
sure.
kind of noisy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just would love to ring the bell and I would just want to scream out "S- like stand up to your master. Now is your chance."
Nice. Great. That might take a moment to happen. Cindy, what are you up to?
In response to the master saying, yelling like whoever stops her will pay double, I'll be like, whoever tries to stop us is gonna get a face full of shells.
Like seashells?
Roll my
Blast
eyes.
this guy. Blast him for his attitude, if nothing else.
Um,
Wait,
Great. Musty is still trying to wiggle his way free. The master's just like, stop, stop them, stop them, stop them. That triple.
I'm just holding Musty Pen.
oh,
I have to say, at
are
this
you
point,
not
I'm
trying
somewhat
to do
amused too. What did you
Oh,
say?
like ZRX? Let's go.
It's okay. I'll be fine.
oh.
Take the queen back to her proper place.
And I think Sal meets you two in the foyer and just says, "Oh yes, of course, go, 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 go!" And he muppets over to the door and slides a broomstick in the handles of the door to the gallery, and ushers you two out. Cindy and Xerox are still in there with Musty and the Master, and
And now we're
Murphy,
room handled in.
and now you're broom handled it. Yeah, I guess so. Um, and the Master's just like, 20,000! I'll give 20,000 for that worm, that delicious worm! Go get them!
What are
Wait,
they gonna
so you
do?
have 20,000 in cash in this place?
Are you saying you're going to rob me?
Well, I mean,
I'll,
you
I'll
make quite
start.
a
I'll
feeling.
start cranking. I'll start cranking the shotgun. How does this thing work?
It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
And
I'll be
I think
like,
he sees the immediate danger, and then it's just like, fine, get out, just leave. I won't throw you in jail.
Is there anything we can do to compensate you for our rude behavior
If
besides returning the worm?
leaving the rest of the treasure you found, I suppose.
Very well.
I'll send this idiot down to get anything that you missed.
Good day, sir. It has been great doing business with you.
Fantastic. I think
and
with
as we're leaving, I'll be like, fuck off, losers.
Keep the shotgun too.
losers.
Yeah, I will keep the shotgun for sure.
Yeah, you can keep the shotgun.
Yeah, and
Um,
Junior Rex is like, can you tell me what losers means? Cindy won't explain it.
I'll be
that
like, is
shotgun.
anybody we don't like, and sometimes to make fun of people we do like.
Oh,
That
Okay.
that shotgun is a D8 blast weapon. I realize more people should have taken damage, but too late for that now. So, um, yeah, with some whispering through the crack of the door, Sal lets you all out, and you may leave Hog Hall with the Queen.
As I leave, I whisper to Sal, "Someday I shall rescue you."
Oh, there is no rescue for the types the like of me. I am duty bound.
Ah, duty. Duty calls us. Wait, I must away.
Also, as we go by, I'll be like, if you ever want to get rid of your duty, you know who to call.
Indeed. Uh,
Cindy, I think you found a new profession.
I'll sort of whisper to ZRX and be like, hey, I'm good at threatening people. I don't think I've ever followed through.
Maybe we should practice that.
You can easily make it back to Club Dirt, where the Worm Girls are delighted, overjoyed to see their queen returned. Um, let's see, one, two, three, four. One, two, three, four, five. Great. It looks like you're getting 1,000 apiece then. Five. Yeah.
She did say she would pay extra.
Did say that.
And then we saved her after.
You were quite rude, roughly handled. Said you didn't care if I was a queen or not.
Mm. You are still alive.
My queen, you are above them. Their
And you're
their
still there.
foibles
And you're
cannot
still there, Queen.
their foibles cannot match your peerless um, composure. And I like
Um, yeah, so they pay 4,000 to you and 1,000 to Murphy.
that.
Um,
Son of a bitch.
and but fortunately, after that happens, Murphy goes over to Clancy and goes like, "Okay, here's the 1,000 you wanted." So you are actually getting the full amount of 5,000. Um, I don't remember exactly what the deal was. He had a much better pitch for than what I can remember. So we can do a flashback with him to see what boon he grants Murphy. Um, but yeah, y'all got paid. Successful job and nobody died. Oof. Underground is rough. Underground is rough. Um,
I do
cool.
have a splitting headache, but
Great first dungeon, y'all.
Let's go ahead and we're about halfway through, so let's go ahead and take our break. Let's do 10 right in the middle now. So we'll come back at 35 after. Sound good? And we will see what happens next. So, um, you're back in Bastion from the underground. Still 5,000 in debt. Well, let's talk about that. I would you like to apply that 5,000 that you just got to your debt, number one, or do you want to hang on to it?
I'll pay at least my 1,000 to the debt.
I'll pay my 1,000 to the debt.
um, I am willing to pay my 1,000. I struggle with the issue that I need to be repaired, which will cost at least a little bit of money.
Yes, yes. Looks
I
like
got some
Cindy has
I've
some
got some
extra.
extra money. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, you can always take on another loan. It's not a problem.
Mhm.
Cool. Clancy will also do it. Decided. Nice. Wiped out half of your debt in one go. Bam. So yeah.
Wait. We need some clarification. When we go to hand our money over to this person, we would like to have some discussion because I
Yeah.
think we all have some, like a variety of, wait, how did this happen to me? Question.
Yes. Let's do a little scene with Deb World Killer then. I guess it's a question for you. Where did you run into slash meet with slash be accosted by Deb World Killer?
I wish I
Uh,
had gone back and reviewed the original show.
and I imagine that is somewhere, well, I don't know. You were in Pandemonium Shores before. You are the Worm Queen and stuff happened in Chop Block or False Front, depending on who you ask. Um, I would imagine she's somewhere near Pandemonium Shores again. So we want to sort of flash to wherever that is. What do you think that is like? And as a reminder, she was you owe her money from a cult membership you don't remember agreeing to.
Right. The
Is there a place of worship?
Yes. I'm gonna roll some random things. Let's see.
yes.
Um, yeah, so uh well, was it called like the acronym was cult, right? Or you
Yeah. I, th
Yeah.
I think
Cult,
I
cult.
Church of Universal Life today.
great, great.
Right. Right.
And I think it is the cult all caps headquarter is in a repurposed office building in Pandemonium Shores. It is not on the shores. It is a very cheap looking place. It is, like on an upper floor of a an office block that has various other shady businesses in it. But Deb's actually got a whole floor to herself. She's brought in. There's there's a smell of like earth, like gardening dirt, that's been brought in, very clean smelling. Um, and there are there are various disciples in there, not many, only two or three, but let's say four, that you see kind of tending to plants. It looks like they're like trying to plant out one of the offices into some sort of thing. um
Okay, can we throw in other ideas
yeah,
to
please do,
discuss?
please do.
Or would be like a group discussion of who Deb Wolf Killer is?
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
would like to make a proposal
yeah.
that she is not human, that she is either some deity and or magi, techno, whatever creation, and that she once had a career as a uh, an avatar of death, and that she is a failed avatar of death.
Nice, nice. Let's make her actually like she has been uploaded. So she is like she lives in this office as part of the architecture of it. Um, and maybe there are do you, does she like interface with the disciples like directly, or does she have some sort of interface there? What what does it look like when World Killer speaks?
I think that um, I think she exists on a screen.
Hmm.
Um, and I think so you know how, I don't know if any of you played the original, um, the first Outer Worlds, but the ship's computer where it's like a stat. So she exists as a static image. She's a face on a screen, but whenever she emotes, the static image just shifts to an emotion. It doesn't actually like move fluidly.
Love it, love it. I guess Dent, what about Deb World Killer tells you that although she's a failed avatar of death, like what is it about her that is scary enough that you are repaying her instead of just bolting?
I think that no matter where you go in our little slice of Bastion, there always seems to be people that have some kind of mark,
Mm,
and some of them are pushing around, those old school televisions on the wheel thing,
yep.
and you can
Baby car.
she'll find you from around a corner on her little television being pushed by these acolytes.
Nice. Nice. Um, so yeah. So you approach Deb World Killer in her repurposed office, and approach the screen, her main screen. Um, yeah. Tell me what your approach is. Yeah, you are welcomed in as your acolytes or followers or whatever she calls them today, because you have bought in.
I think as we walk in, I'll be like, what is with all these religions and dirt? Worms, moles, and now a computer needs dirt? Fuck.
And one of the acolytes like, this isn't dirt, this is soil.
Be like, well, does soil you or dirty you?
It brings life. You should know what level are you? Are you not? You know the plan, do you?
We're not super high level
I,
because we didn't get enough people to sign up.
Oh well, you'll learn soon enough, I suppose.
Are
I'd like,
you responsible for this mark on my hind quarter?
I mean, me personally, no, but I'm sure someone is.
I would like to point out that I am not a piece of property. I once was a piece of property, but I have paid my manumission.
Of course,
yeah, ZRX is sentient and a person.
Thank you.
as are we all.
But I did not volunteer for this. What is this you call it cult? What is cult?
Well, what level are you? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure how much I can tell you now.
I am of no level. I was asleep in the alleyway, and this mark was put on my butt.
Oh, you've been blessed. How nice.
Why is the blessing costing me money?
You must have signed up.
How?
So any number of ways. Did you get a pamphlet? Did you talk to someone?
First of
Maybe it was a
all, I
dream.
cannot read, thank you. I am not like you people.
Oh, well, we, we
And
all we all come to the cult in our own way, I suppose. Excuse
Yeah,
me, I've got
even
a post over here,
non-consensually.
and they go off and tend to one of the office gardens. Um, Deb is present as always.
I roll up to the screen. Good day, madam.
Please deposit new pounds.
I am here to discuss my involuntary acquisition by your, what do you call it, your cult.
Voluntary, and you hear is under the screen. The perforated
Yeah.
print starts coming out, and it's got some legal stuff, and a facsimile of what probably a hoof print, whatever you would sign a document with. Another copy for your records.
I look at it. Does it look like a genuine hoof print of mine?
It does.
I'll look at ZRX and be like, ZRX, you have wheels.
I know. I'm aware of this. How did this come to be, madam, that you have my hoof print when I whirl on wheels?
You also have hooves.
Well, I do. That's true. Why is a print of my hoof on your piece of paper?
You signed the agreement.
I am not conscious of this fact. Do you allow acolytes to be created from people who are unconscious.
Acolytes come in all ways.
Well, I guess I shall have to go find the registry of deities and make a complaint.
Yeah, do you have like picture or video proof of us signing these? Because none of us remember this.
And you hear as it spits out another printout. Same contract, but with your signature. This is the proof, legally binding.
That is merely a copy of Cindy's signature. That is not an original.
The original is safe. This is for your records. Do you wish your membership to be terminated?
I would like to hear an explanation of termination before I agree to something that I didn't agree to in the first place.
Yeah.
And the just word terminated flashes red on the screen before her face comes back. Do you wish your contract to be terminated?
Before I give my assent or non-assent, explain the terms of termination.
You will be terminated.
My person will be terminated?
No living being, as seen in your contract, may leave membership. Would you
Oh,
like
so I
another copy of your agreement for your records?
so if my membership is terminated, then you kill me.
The membership is terminated when you are. Would you like another copy of your agreement for your records?
I already have one that you printed 10 seconds ago.
I'll take one for myself.
Same thing, your signature. Do you think Clancy would ask for one as well?
I think you would.
Okay, great. Same thing happens with him. Please deposit new pounds.
Well, I think we
Is
should
there
reconsider our stance here. We should
like
see if there's
before we pay?
Hmm?
Like before we pay?
Before we pay, yes.
We'll be right back.
Can someone read the contract? Because I can't read.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of legal mumbo jumbo, but it seems legitimate.
Oh man, this was more complicated than my old employment contract, and that thing was 50 pages long.
And I
Yeah.
think you're also aware of the penalty for non-payment, which is, as Dent said, Deb is everywhere, and acolytes will find you and terminate the contract.
How much time do we have for payment?
It doesn't specify.
Probably just says in a timely manner.
Yeah, I imagine there's also interest at some point.
Oh, it's just interest. Hmm.
So paying off this debt doesn't actually free us from membership.
Is that correct?
Yeah, that's just the entry fee. But apparently there are no obligations along with membership, so got off easy there. That's for higher level members. If you'd like, we can add 30,000 to your debt and make you a level 3 acolyte.
Do I get rid of all my fate hands after that, or
You're what?
whatever the Scientologists get
Oh,
rid of?
your Thetans, yeah. I think that means you get a job tending the office garden.
Become one with the dirt. I'm sorry, soil.
Still don't know what a computer needs with dirt.
Above our membership grade.
Hmm.
Well, I still consider myself to not be a member, just a piece of an object that they have claimed. And I am going to find, uh, I'm going to seek, at the same time that I'm seeking to fulfill my uh, requirements for Abyss, I'm going to seek counsel. Are there any deity level councils or deity?
Oh, so many.
Yeah, we saw a couple billboards on the way over here, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to find another ocean one.
Hmm.
Yes.
So your debt stands at 10,020 new pounds,
When did
Oh
it
God, we got interest.
pick up?
£5 per printout.
Ah, if
Nickel
only
and
we
diamond.
if only we had read it before it was printed.
Administrative charges.
Wish I had my last copy.
Would you like
All right,
another
well,
copy for your records?
No more copies.
How
Um,
much of that are you planning on paying down before leaving the office today?
I've been followed by these acolytes before. If we can at least stave off,
yeah,
well, I'm
I'm still
assuming
planning
there's
to
some
go
kind
on.
of minimum payment, right?
Probably.
does it say in the contract?
Does not say. There's a lot of ironclad, very technical language and a lot of like really weird open loopholes
A normal contract, you
in
say?
normal contracts. Yes.
Loopholes, of course, only benefit the the debtor.
Yeah, it's weird like that.
This is
Okay.
drifting very close to reality. Yeah, I'll pay my 1,000.
I'll pay a
It
thousand
did
and
come from
five.
me.
Pay that loose new 5 new pounds that I had as well.
DRX.
I am going to hold on to my 1,000. I am trying to hatch a plan.
Cool. Clancy's like, I got you, bro. Throws a 2,000. Great.
Oh, okay.
So you're down to 6,015. Any other business at the cult office?
Is there anything free?
Very unlikely.
You can take these things on your way out, and then your debt will be higher the next time you come in.
Yep.
Right.
Let's get out of here before they charge us a loitering fee or some shit.
6,020 now.
Co-working. Great. So, you're down to 6,015 debt. What is your next move?
So, how far away is the ocean?
The there's a couple things. We look at our map. So there is the Strait, which is over to the east, that separates this district from the what do they call it? The open country, wild country. Um, and there is probably another map's worth of borough to the north before you would hit ocean.
Right. And from what I know of the ocean, um, where do things start to get a little bit wild?
Um, so I think let me see that's what they call the deep water as opposed to deep country.
Yeah.
Um, and I think it's it's not as wild, immediately weird as the underground, but basically the further it's more of a gradient. The further out you go, the
Okay.
more weird it gets. Instead of just like immediately weird when you get in the underground.
Yeah. Um, I have a task which must be addressed, um, and it leads me to the ocean. I do not know if you care to travel with me on my task. I do not know what we will see. It could be land or it could be interesting. But
I mean, if it makes us money along the way somehow.
Yeah, we have a chance for more work at least while we are doing what you need to do, of course.
Oh, and you also have your not fixer necessarily, but the person you got this contract from, Annie Mode, um, is also available for talking with if you want to.
we'll roll over to Annie Mode's place and see if she has any contracts that might take us towards the sea.
Yeah, I dropped a picture of Annie in the NPCs tab, the only like non-cheesecake alien with horns picture I could find. Um, yeah, so where do you meet up with Annie?
Uh,
Like cafe,
so
gym,
I'm going to say that she
bookstore?
presents a high quality vertical cafe.
Fantastic.
So imagine a cafe where all the seats and tables are suspended in the air going up.
Mhm. On a single cable.
Oh, there you go. Even better. No danger there.
Yeah, so she invites you to her table, somewhere up there. It's hard to tell how far up it goes. And she's like, "Wow, you all made it back alive. That's incredible." To be perfectly honest, I I put you all at like 50-50. Uh, Impressive, really impressive. Um, wow, I wish I had set up a deal where I got a cut of that because I would have sent you on a higher paying job and made some money. Um, where are you guys going next? Do you have an idea?
We
Uh,
are headed to the sea.
oh, you're not going out the straight, are you?
We do not know. That's why we came to you.
Well, not a job per se, but a salvage operation maybe. You could, I mean, you could make anywhere from nothing to a shitload, so depending on how ambitious you are. If you get to it fast, I mean, that's you're not the only ones trying to make a buck here.
Salvaging what?
There's a ship that's been anchored in the strait for a while. It's some folks have looked. It's called like Goragath. Uh, it's not uh, supposed to be there, I don't think, but who knows? But it's been there for a while, and it's making some of the shipping. No, people don't want it there, but no, there's territorial squabbles over which committee is in charge of taking care of it. In the meantime, uh, it seems to be ripe for picking if anyone wants to pop over and see what's what. Doesn't seem to be a lot of action, and it's huge.
Who perchance parked it there?
Someone parked it there at some point.
Has it been there for a long time or a short time?
A few weeks.
Hmm, not long at all.
Yeah.
And nobody's gone there yet?
Oh, I'm sure people have gone there, but it seems like there's again, it is maybe ship is not the right word. It's more like I mean, spaceship maybe, like a big metal island almost. I don't know. I haven't been out. I've only heard stories, and you know how stories go.
Well, Cindy, Dent, I wonder what is this? So, what kind of salvage are people bringing back?
I mean, I've heard anything from, I mean, you don't get a lot from just steel plates or weird rocks or whatever, but a couple of people have pulled off some, he like looks up and looks down at the other table. It's like, I think there's some stuff in the living stars in there. Like, that's why I said spaceship so casually, but I don't
Right.
know if it is,
Very interesting.
but some like technology that is not from, and like everything's electrified these days, but this is next level.
Hmm. Well, what do you think, Cindy?
Well, I mean, let's do it. What's the worst that could happen with a ship named Gorgath? Totally normal, not intimidating name at all.
I didn't name it.
Who did?
Who knows? That's just what it's registered. I mean,
Oh, it's got a registry.
I mean, it says Gorgath on it, so I imagine that's what it's called.
And there are no sailors on this ship?
I mean, no one's reported anything back.
Oh,
Wow.
great. Just a giant empty ship.
I mean, hopefully not too empty.
Filled with expensive things,
Right. Expensive things that aren't nailed down, hopefully.
even if they are. And he kind of, for some reason, waves his saw hand around.
Exactly. See, that's why I knew. So, about my commission,
Yes.
do you think 20% is fair?
I mean, we
10.
could call that the Murphy part.
The what part?
In joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ZRX is learning some more stuff, so we're acclimating. 20%. I don't know. I mean, what about 10%?
15? This 15 is supposed to I was go, right? I was hoping for 15, so I said 20. I thought you'd come back at 10. So 15?
15. All you're doing is putting us onto it. You're not getting us transport there, anything like that.
Um, okay, 15, and I mean, I can tell you where exactly it is and how to get there. So you're not just going up and down the strait.
Even better.
That's not
15
fair.
information, and you can help me get completely healed.
You need a you don't need a doctor, do you? You need repairs. Okay.
Well, I need someone who can repair a magical oddity.
Whew. Okay. 18 in repairs in the map.
16.
Got sold.
All right.
Great. Let me see who I got. And she pulls out it's like a flat thing that kind of folds out. It's not exactly a Rolodex, but it's got a bunch of cards in it. And she, doodle doodles around and finds one and slides it over to you. Um, yeah, the name is, I will write it down here. Brunder Fermata. Um, Oddity repairs. Let me see. Teal, can you roll a d4 for me?
Yeah, just a moment.
Or I can roll a couple of dice if you want.
I will just kind of take some notes. Okay. D4. Another three.
23. Great. Um, cool. Brunder is in his office is in the Truth Leaf Gardens. Truth Leaf is a well-known drug. That is just to the south of Pandemonium Shores. It is accessible via the not the by the elevated rail. Fortunately enough, it's on the main line there. So yeah, I can get you directions to that place. Get you all fixed up, and I will get you directions to the ship as well. And yeah, should be a easy pop in, pop a couple things off, and get you good and going. Nice doing business with you. Hopefully, I hope you all come back alive. I really do hope that you all actually make it again. Not just because of, I mean, is it to my advantage if you don't or not? I don't know. I like you guys. I don't care. I mean, I do care about getting paid, but I also want you to come back safe. So, no, don't go. Can you promise me not to go underground anymore? Because that sounds terrible.
Ah,
It
but we
was.
are ground now.
Really was.
Okay. I really do. Wow. You guys are great. Coffee's on me. Don't worry about it. Um, cool. So we have a couple
Yep,
options. We have a place where you can get yourself repaired.
yep.
Does anyone else need healing? Clancy does a little bit.
I'm missing 1 point of strength, but it's not that big of a deal.
All right.
I
So we have a
am
couple
good.
options. We can uh go get Xerox healed. We can save that for later and just go to the salvage. Um, any number of other things that you want to poke around in the city. We can also, I mean, we can do some of that now, or we could break early and do some city crawling towards the ship when Heath gets back. What do y'all feel like?
Maybe we can get ZRX healed and
Yeah,
then see where we're at with that. And then yeah, we could break after that so that he can be part of all this stuff that we're doing next.
that sounds great. Whew. All right. So, um, you have not been on the elevated lines yet. They are, where's the map? And I'll update the map with all the new information for next time. So, Pandemonium Shores is at the intersection of where the elevated rail line and Rust Canal intersect. You've already been privy to the Rust Canal, but now you're going to be able to take the elevated rail to the next stop down, the Truth Leaf Gardens. Um, Public transportation in Bastion because it's the future, it's free. So you pop on the elevated rail and head south. Um, this is a train station. You go up on a platform, get in, and it shoots away. Um, and next stop is Truth Leaf Gardens. Unfortunately, the elevated rail, it's elevated part ways, it's underground some ways, it's underground a little bit, but not underground. But for the most part, it's above ground. And there's a part between here and the Truth Leaf Gardens where it dips down, and apparently There's been some sabotage on the tracks. There are a couple trains backed up in both directions. And the tracks themselves are not wrecked, but there are workers clearing out. Someone has dropped it looks like mining tailings almost. It's all like rocks and scree and debris on the tracks, and the conductor's just like, hold tight. We might be here for a few hours. EL line to Truthleaf Gardens. Next up. Ding.
Um, 0x4 is going to roll off the train and go up and inspect the problem.
Yeah, there's a good chunk of the track, just kind of like the big chunky stones on a railroad track. They're like strewn across the rails. And there's 4 or 5 workers. They've got high vis vests on and tools. And it looks like they're on break, um, having a cigarette, drinking coffee out of a thermos, chatting with each other. But they don't seem to be cleaning up the track.
So I'm going to move up to a stone and see if I can move it.
Yeah, you can move it. Yeah, they're not big.
Well, I will
Uh,
start moving stones one by one.
um, and one of the workers says, "Hey, hey, hey, union only."
I put the stone down. Um,
Horse, are you a passenger?
I am a traveler, and this is part of my journey, is
Well,
to move the
this is
weight of the world that is obstructing the flow of reality.
That's way too philosophical for me. Look, this is a liability insurance issue, so just please return to the train and wait.
When do you think you might be done with this task?
Are you rushing me?
No, I'm asking what your scheduled completion time is.
I'm sorry, do you work for the department?
I work for the ocean.
Ocean. Is that? Come is that? We don't work for them.
I roll past the obstruction to the trains on the other side.
Yeah, that's like, 30 feet, 40 feet.
Yeah. Excuse me, is it at all likely that any of you will be backing up and going the other way?
Backing up. There's trains behind us.
True. I roll back to Cindy and Dent. You feel like walking, rolling?
Like, or I could convince them that preventing you from pushing the blocks off is religious persecution.
Ooh. I'll wait around for that.
I'll try. I'll be like, hey, my friend here needs to push these blocks off as part of their pilgrimage. You preventing them from doing that amounts to religious persecution and a hate crime.
That sounds great. Charisma save, please.
Yes, okay. Oh gosh. Ooh, yes.
Nice. And they confer a little bit. What exactly religion are you guys part of?
I am a follower of the grandmother of dreams.
Grandmother of Dreams. That's, I don't know, Grandmother of Dreams. What's that mark on you?
Oh, apparently Dead World Killer also claims me.
And all of their faces go white. Like, why did you fucking say so? Guys, back to work, back to work. And like they get double time, start shoveling up rocks, put them in wheelbarrows. And they are like, it is maybe 40 minutes when they are like cleaned up, rails are polished. And they're like I'm so sorry for keeping you. Oh, just should say that. Why didn't the paperwork say anything about Deb? Okay, get back on the train. Trains are back running on time. Well done. Um,
Look to the other members of my party. Hmm, maybe there are some advantages to being associated with Deb unofficially.
Feel like, yeah, let's just hope not name dropping her didn't add more to our debt.
ooh.
Yeah. I'm reading through the contract to see if that could possibly be the case.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, looks like we lucked out this time. But it says if we do it two more times, we are subject to penalties.
Maybe if you fail the roll. Yeah. Next time. So yeah, you're able to get to Truth Leaf Gardens. Now, Truth Leaf Gardens, there it is, Truth Leaf. Um, yes. So this is a you get off the trains and it is almost like stepping into not a quaint, it's still urban, but it's like I mean, it's a little bit Haight-Ashbury looking. It's got nice old houses. It's got lots of trees, um, and a certain air of decadence about it. Um, there are definitely vices for sale in this area. But there's also definitely, a string of, antique shops and cobblers and, bookbinders and whatnot. And it's not too difficult, given the instructions you were given, to come across Brunder Fermata's all-purpose oddity repair shop. Um, Brunder is like it's a kind of like open workshop area. There's like a small counter with a cash register up front, but most of it is various workbenches with various little projects going on them. He's kind of a older man, kind of short, curly, gray hair, like little half glasses, a little apron with tools in it. Um, and there's a little jingle jing on the door. Um, and he, like puts a few little touches on whatever he's working on and pops up and rubs his hand together. So, who do we have today here? Looking to buy or looking to fix or looking to get rid of something? If it's odd, I got it.
I need repair, my good sir.
Oh, look at you. Aren't you something else? Wow, wow. Um, carousel horse from, like looks at you. Wow. And he recounts some detail of your backstory. It's like, oh, I haven't seen one of you in a long. You're walking and talking. Interesting, interesting.
I had,
And he's like looking yours, like, who put you together?
had an encounter with the grandmother of dreams.
You don't say. Wow. Well, great. What can I do for repair, huh? Let me take a look at you. What part specifically do you think needs the most repair?
Around, there's a crack down my back.
Hmm. And he, looks and gets his glass down. He brings over some instrument that kind of glows softly when it approaches the crack. Like, oh yeah, yeah, get that. So it's not serious, but better to get it taken care of sooner before it becomes a bigger problem for sure. Don't want anything leaking out of there. Well, make yourself comfortable. Do you would you and your friends care for a refreshment while you're waiting?
Yeah, I could really use some coffee.
Great, great, great. I got I'll get some things you brewed up straight for you. And brings out a few smoking mugs, steaming mugs, earthenware, unglazed. It smells a little earthy, a little green. Um, who's gonna drink some?
What a loaded question. I will too.
Great.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And just for clarification, I imagine that the way to repair Xerox 4 is, are you familiar with the Japanese
Oh
tradition
yeah.
where they take broken pottery and fill it in
Mhm.
with different metals and things?
Yeah,
And
yeah. Yeah, what does he fill it in with instead of gold?
uh, I mean, one option would be, I don't know. Should we randomize that?
Let's say something like it's like a epoxy that kind of like looks like jade when it cures.
Oh, okay.
Um, Cindy or Xerox, are you partaking of the brew?
I'm definitely taking part of the brew.
Great,
You know, why not? I will, he, he can pour the brew into my water repository up top.
great. This is a truth leaf beverage. Truth leaf is mildly hallucinogenic and imbibing. It says reveals a ridiculous truth and a ridiculous lie. Um, so what's interesting? So why don't each of you tell me two facts about yourself or your life, and I will figure out which one is true and which one is a lie.
Hmm.
I'll just go.
Yeah.
Mine are probably pretty easy. Um, the first one, Dent cut off his own hand
Hmm.
at some point. The second one, Dent was at one point a very well known doctor, and there are still billboards of him faded, long faded with time, up around some parts of Bastion.
Fantastic.
Um, I think the first one is that Cindy is a recovering alcoholic. And the second one is that, um, actually, I need to think of the second one. So if I'm still not sure.
Hmm. Um, so one is that Xerox 4 secretly was aiding criminals escape when he was serving as a polar bounty hunter mount, and or they, since Xerox 4 is not very gendered, but and the other is um oh, oh,
If you need a minute, Teal, I think I've
yeah,
got my second one.
yeah.
All right. My second one is that that is not Cindy's hair. Her skull is actually shaped that way.
Fantastic.
Um, I guess that Xerox 4's carousel was actually on the Queen's ship.
Mm,
It may have been on a different ship. It was on a ship. Like Xerox 4, the carousel did sync with whatever ship, but maybe it wasn't actually the Queen's ship.
fantastic. Um, yeah, this is a pleasant experience, I think. And there's some comfortable chairs to wait in while repairs happen. Xerox, can I get a charisma check, please?
Yay, I succeeded.
Cool. You have a lovely jade epoxy seal on your back. Um, and Brunder, dusts off his hands. He's like, "Oh, there you go. Good
Thank you.
good as new."
Well, I'd like to think that I'm a veteran now.
Oh, well, yeah, I suppose so.
I used to see all sorts of older gentlemen with their children who had what seemed very dignified scars and other accoutrement of war, or accoutrement of the failure of war, perhaps,
Hmm.
or dueling, lots of dueling.
Oh, a duel. Oh boy. I could tell you stories sometimes, but not today. I got a lot of stuff to get back to. You know what this one is this one's on the house. Tell you what. You just remember when you come back. Maybe bring me something special when you come back. Because I don't know, from the looks of y'all, it seems like you might need it again in the future.
We are, we are, we have taken the first steps towards rugged adventurer,
Oh, well, then I will be seeing you often, I imagine.
most likely.
Well, you knuckleheads stay safe.
What does knucklehead mean?
It's a term of endearment.
Very well.
Um,
You're a knucklehead too. Thank you.
great. And he goes back to working. And anything else we want to do before wrapping up this time?
I'm good.
Cool. That was fun then. There is no end of session procedures, so let's jump straight to stars and wishes. And we will start with Mark, go left to right.
Yeah, stars to first star to Teal for putting the RX at great peril, um, for the sake of character. That was certainly something. I was real worried for a bit there. Um, and yeah, great to see Dent in action too with Worm Queen armor. So good. Um, oh, that was a dicey situation. I was
That could have gone any
real
number of
dicey.
ways.
Yeah, so thank you, Mark, for putting us through that. Um, which is I'm excited to see what weirdness in the spaceship we
Yeah.
got going for us. Um, yeah,
See what's in this patient. Awesome. Thank you. Teal.
Yeah, so I I'm glad we survived. That was I I pretty much assumed that if we got into an actual fight, we would die. It just
Would not have
seemed,
gone well.
yeah.
Those sizes are 2d10.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Um, so it's good to see Cindy and Dent. Uh, like it's good to see more of your personalities have a chance to, manifest. Um, and uh, you have such different ways of operating than Xerox 4. And so it's just like, oh, what are they going to do? This will be so interesting. And oh, look, I don't know what to do in this situation. They'll do something different. It's great. It's fine. Everything's fine. Um, and thank you, Mark, for showing us lots of interesting things without just killing us, because you could have killed us probably several times.
Yeah, if it was just a straight up fight, it would have gone poorly. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and we might have even had problems with the Badger and stuff. although we
Yeah.
did outgun them pretty badly. I'm having a lot of fun, and as far as wishes go, just to see more of the unusual things in Bastion, and I think I'm starting to get a little bit of a sense of how the city might be organized and
Mhm.
travel and stuff. It seems like travel consists of you get a certain distance and then an obstruction occurs.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
There's always difficulty traveling.
Right. And then the final thing I want to say is I think it's interesting that I keep ending up with very powerful, connected to very powerful creatures in
That's true.
this setting. The first time was totally my responsibility. This time I think I was somewhat innocent. I really wasn't trying to have a little bit of abyss in my brain. It's like, wait, because when you said the map of the underground, I'm like, wait, you mean Abyss knows the whole underground? Is that were you saying that?
It's kind of like you're seeing like Abyss's not birth, but like where it came from, which kind of
Yeah,
like it coalesced out of the underground is like really like phantasmagoria dream kind of stuff. So everything down there kind of manifests out of stuff. So yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, it was just like, oh crap, this is like a foundational power in the underground. I mean, it seems like it anyway.
Yeah,
Um,
and like to be the part of Abyss that's in your brain is like the
oh,
part of like look like one of those parasitic wasps kind
right.
of like
Yeah, no, I know that.
yeah, do
It's
this
just
thing for me.
mostly surprising to like, oh, I'm connected again. How interesting.
Yeah, it's less of a definitely less of a relationship this time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, right.
Cool. Any other wishes or anything?
Nope, just to see what happens.
Sweet. And Billy.
Yeah, I had a great time. Benefit of going last is that I can usually echo everybody because they point out such good things. Um, big star to trying to talk to Abyss or Abyss. That played out in a very fun way and a very unexpected way. Even though we still kind of ended up running, I think it is way more interesting that there's some part that sticks around. And now it kind of sent us off into this direction that
Mhm.
we're going on to. So that's a star to both Teal and Mark for having like another mission for us to go, in that direction. Uh yeah, and a big star to Cindy because I really like shit talking. I am a big gamer and I have been my whole life, so shit talking is like a throwback of mine, of course.
Yeah. I'm
Um
I do not shit talk at all normally, and my characters don't usually shit talk, but I figure this is where Cindy's going.
yeah, it's working out very well because every time something happens, I just want to look to Cindy and ask what Cindy has to say about it. Yeah, I think this is a lot of fun. Another star to Mark for the questions at the end, the truth and the lie bit. That was fun, and I like the wacky NPC stuff. Of course, a big fan, and Mark's always so good at it. And a wish, yeah, I mean, Living Stars stuff. I I know a bit about the Bastionland into the odd stuff
Mhm.
because I GM for my home group, and we've done some into the odd and some Mythic Bastionland. So I'm very excited to kind of see how that manifests in this game. And feelings, I don't know if we're doing stars, wishes, and feelings, but feelings are good. I
Yeah.
have feelings. They're nice. I'm enjoying them right now. It's a good time.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. That like for a boss fight, that was really good. Very like there's Abyss has a couple like things it can deploy, including just like doing a lot of damage. So I felt like it was a good mix of it actually like reacting to what you guys were doing instead of just like nah we fight. Um, I'm glad everyone got out alive. That again, it could have gone very bad. And yeah, I, yeah, I didn't want to hand wave like the entire exit. And so the last bit with the master's rolls and stuff was really fun. I like how you handled all that. I was curious if you were going to go for the money or not, but I'm glad that you didn't. Um, I'm I love the way that y'all helped construct World Killer, Deb World Killer, and that whole cult situation. That's really interesting to me. And yeah, I'm just excited to see. I'm glad we got to play with another location, and I'm excited to see what the rest of the city holds for y'all on the way to Goragas. Sweet. Um, anything else before we shut it down? Cool. In that case, goodbye, anyone who's watching. See you next time.